Thank you for joining me for this week's ASMR video. I know that this is very, very different to what I normally do, and if you're not familiar with ASMR, they are videos designed to help you relax and fall asleep. I know that a lot of people enjoy mouth clicks. I'll also be reading some of my poems from my collections, Poet in the Long Dark Coat, and also the Random Ramblings of a Restless Mind. So just be warned that most of the video, all of the video is going to be like this. Unfortunately, there are going to be aeroplanes going over as I live under a flight path, which is not ideal. So, assuming that you're all tucked up in bed, I'm going to start reading you some poems. I don't really know what I'm doing, but if you do like this video, please let me know, and I'll try and do some more. If you don't like this video, I won't do any more. So, the first poem that I'm going to read is going to be the opening poem from the Random Ramblings of a Restless Mind. I wrote this poem at about 3 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't fall asleep. So here we go. As I lay here with discontented heart and restless mind once more, in the early hours morn, belonging to the painters and the poets, philosophers and deep thinkers, the lovers and the loners, my soul cries out for beauty. Be it from within me, or out amongst the glimmering stars beyond my window. I think quietly of my life's problems, mistakes and missions, my life's loves and its undeniable hates. All I want to do now is right. My body must rest, but my brain fights. 'Tis now the creative hour, the time our souls leap out from their cages of fleshy carcass and sweep up gloriously into the night sky, fondly frolicking with one another, creating starry, joyful madness, never to be witnessed by the sleeping mortal. Oh, the elation of such feisty supernatural festivities. Oh, the elation of such feisty supernatural festivities. Oops. Swirling and swirling, refusing to leave the spectral world to conjoin with the flesh and bones of their mortal master. But all too soon sunrise doth come, and whilst the artists start drifting off into deep sleep, unknowingly enjoying their genius's good time, the regular world must shift back into consciousness and keep the world spinning in its regular routine, oblivious to all, excited by nothing. I repeated the same line twice now. I hope you don't mind. Even as the author, I don't know my own work. I don't know if this is working. I hope you're starting to feel a bit more relaxed. Here comes another aeroplane. I hope it doesn't wreck your relaxation. I kind of feel a little bit silly, but it's what people do. People have made very popular poetry ASMR videos, so hopefully I don't get too much hate for this. Okay, the second poem is also from the random ramblings of a restless mind. It's a very awkward angle having the mic where it is, but I hope you don't mind. Ah, blissful night, take me into your beautiful blanket of serenity. Lift me up now, oh won't you, to the puffy clouds above, where I may but slumber a while, away from the problematic chaos below. Let the swirls of pinks and blues, dotted with stars, swim in front of me, like ink and water collided in a psychedelic aqua dance, where the pan flutes play as I lay, cooled by vapoured chill. Look at the glorious views, just look. Oh, nothing can disturb my peace now. No, nothing. As I slowly float adrift amongst the puffy feathers. And so take me down now if you must, but know that this is not the end. I may wake and stir now, but I'll be back again and return to your sweet touch. Let me know if these noises and sounds are having any kind of effect on you. I'm going to read the third and final poem from my latest collection, Poet in the Long Dark Coat. Here comes another plane. And the poem that I'm going to read is the title of the collection, Poet in the Long Dark Coat. I don't don't know if that's a soothing sound or not. I hope so. Okay. Poet in the Long Dark Coat, from my collection. Poet in the Long Dark Coat. Raindrops were dripping, the clouds swept high. He stormed out the door. If he stayed, he would die. Through soggy marsh fields of dampened green, he popped his collar, not wanting to be seen. Not a word of goodbye, not even a note. So walked the poet in the long dark coat. Nobody has seen him lurking around, not even a glimpse. He didn't want to be found. He was lost in his thoughts as he looked to the sky, and he wondered if the world was even alive. Painting pictures with words of his own, rambled on did the poet in the long dark coat. He roamed as he pleased from town over town, harmonica on mouth, playing a sweet, sorrowed sound. For he'd seen that the world was all bark and no bite. But then from afar did he meet her sparkled eye, as she stood in white, having read the words he'd wrote. She gave her heart to the poet in the long dark coat. But it wasn't enough to get him to stay, so she wailed at him, and he went on his way. And was this all that the world would be so willing to show, as they called for the poet in the long dark coat? And he answered their call without even a thought, for they'd taken the beauty he had so eagerly sought. They'd already shown him that they just didn't care. It was all over now, he just wasn't there. And he raised his gun with a single stroke. So flew did the poet in the long dark coat. There's a lot of wildlife around my shed right now. I actually tried to do this video last night, but silly me didn't save the video file. So now I'm having to scramble to do it again and try and get it out today. I hope that this video relaxed you just a tiny bit. And if it didn't, I'm very sorry. If you didn't find this helpful, please do let me know in the comments down below. Genuinely. If you did find this helpful and you want something similar to this, please let me know in the comments down below. This is just a little experiment. I'm gonna go now and take a nap. If you liked the video and you want some more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you don't like it, that's fine. Please let me know that you didn't like it, so I know not to try this again. I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you next week.